I was trained to observe, not feel, but the way you looked at me felt like a silent rebellion against everything I was taught to suppress. That look wasn't loud or dramatic, yet it dismantled years of emotional discipline in a single, unguarded second. I've studied reactions, micro expressions, emotional triggers, but nothing prepared me for the way your eyes ignored all my defenses. I'm supposed to stay detached, calculated, untouched, but your gaze rewrote rules I didn't even know were fragile. One look from you did what endless training never could. It reminded me I'm still human underneath the protocols. I've kept emotions in check like locked files, yet you accessed something I never gave permission to open. You didn't say a word, but somehow you spoke directly to the part of me I buried the deepest. I've been conditioned to analyze feelings from a distance, not drown in them. But that look pulled me under effortlessly. That moment wasn't dramatic. It was devastating in its quiet precision. I've faced chaos without blinking, yet your eyes made my composure hesitate. I was taught to control every response, but your presence triggered something that refused to be managed. You didn't challenge me, you disarmed me by simply seeing me. I've survived pressure, isolation, and restraint, yet your look felt like exposure. Every safeguard I built dissolved the second you met my eyes without fear. I know how to shut feelings down, but I don't know how to shut you out. That look didn't ask permission, it rewired me. I've spent years mastering emotional distance, yet one glance from you collapsed the space between us. You didn't invade my boundaries. You reminded me why I built them in the first place. I was prepared for conflict, not connection. Your eyes weren't curious, they were certain, and that certainty unsettled me. I've watched people crack under pressure, never imagining I'd be the one trembling in silence. That look didn't accuse or demand, it simply knew. I was trained to read people, but you read straight through me. The discipline held until you looked at me like I mattered. I've resisted manipulation, persuasion, and emotional bait, but sincerity caught me off guard. You didn't overwhelm me, you unbalanced me. That single moment made every emotional wall feel unnecessary. I wasn't ready for the calm intensity of being seen without explanation. I've neutralized feelings before they formed, yet yours arrived fully alive. Your gaze wasn't dangerous, it was destabilizing. I've learned to survive without attachment, but you reminded me survival isn't the same as living. That look didn't break me. It awakened something I'd trained myself to ignore. I was supposed to remain unaffected, yet here I am questioning every rule I trusted. I've faced harsher things than vulnerability, but none felt this exposed. You didn't pressure me, you patiently waited, and somehow that was worse. I've seen emotional chaos up close, but yours was quiet, controlled, and devastating. I was prepared for resistance, not resonance. That look carried no promises, yet it demanded honesty. I've trained myself to disappear emotionally, but you pulled me back into focus. You didn't distract me, you centered me in ways I can't explain. I've endured silence before, but yours spoke volumes. That moment made me realize detachment is just fear wearing discipline's uniform. I wasn't threatened. I was challenged to feel. Your eyes didn't seek control, they offered recognition. I've stood unshaken in situations meant to break people, yet your presence rearranged me. That look didn't burn, it illuminated. I've relied on logic to survive, but you bypassed reason entirely. You didn't weaken me, you reminded me strength includes emotion. I've been trained to remain unreadable, yet you understood me instantly. That glance felt like permission to stop pretending I'm unaffected. I thought protocols made me safe, but they never prepared me for connection. You didn't corner me, you invited me out of hiding.